Today in the Florida Fixer, I'm going to show you from beginning to end what it takes to retrofit in new windows in a cinder block house. Here at the Florida Fixer, I needed to replace all of the windows, even though they were updated at some point in time with vinyl windows that were actually hurricane windows, but they weren't impact windows. So for insurance, I was required to put an impact, and that's what I'm doing. This is the last one. I've done them all. Most of the work is actually removing the old window and prepping the opening for the new one. In my case, the window is caulked all the way around pretty deep, and I tried different methods for getting the caulk out. I tried a razor knife, I tried a Sawzall, and I found that one of these vibrating saws was the most efficient way to get at it, and it seems to take about 20 minutes per window. It's a little tedious, but I'll get that done first. I'm Ron Paulk, and this is the Smart Wood Shop. If you'd like to get a set of plans to build a smart wood shop, a smart station, smart workbench, or any of the accessories that work with the system, there's a link in the description of this video. With the outside cut loose, now I want to cut the inside loose. In my particular situation, I want to preserve the drywall on the three sides. I will be removing the sill, the tile here. And the reason I want to do that is this entire space here is slated for a complete remodel, a bare stud, where all the drywall is going to be removed. So I don't want to do any trim or any detailing. So when I'm done, the drywall will be there. I'll caulk it in to seal it up, and there'll be bare wood here. That'll be finished out later. The trim is a separate detail anyway. So when you see me cut things out in a certain way, that's the reason. I'm just thinking at where I need to be. Regardless, if I were doing this and just retrofitting the windows and I wanted to stick with exactly what I have, I could potentially leave the sill and just cut the window loose and then cut out the caulk or cut the drywall right at the window point and fit the new window in and then just caulk it in place, and then it would be finished. I could take the multi-tool and just cut the caulk line out on the other three sides and then remove the skirts and get the window out. But I've learned from the other windows that I need to cut this drywall all the way back to the stud because I have to widen the buck, which you'll see that in a few minutes. So rather than pull the window out, I'm going to take advantage and use that straight edge of the window to cut my drywall all the way back. It is important, though, that I determine that the window is plumb, because otherwise, if it were tipping one way or the other, then I would, I want to put my next window in plumb. So far, all the windows have been plumb, so I'm going to check this one for that. Yeah, and that one's right on. Okay, and this one looks like it's tipping out. The top is out about 1/8 of an inch. So I'll want to make an adjustment to that one. In fact, I'll check the reveal at the same time. 3 3/4, 3 3/4, 3 3/4, and almost 4, 3 15/16. So 3/16 of an inch. So I'll have to account for that. Next is to continue with the demolition, which is now to clean up the opening before I start to rebuild it. I'm not sure if you saw these bucks. This one's busted up, but basically they were just on the side, and they were 3/4 by about 3/4, but they had a bevel cut on them, and they're attached with 3 square nails just driven in, no glue or anything. and then the windows were screwed into that. So really what held these windows in place was the caulk. We're going to change all that and do the new windows properly. It's time to start putting things back together. I'm going to make the bucks. I'm going to start by putting the side winds on. I'm going to rip those. I've got everything chipped out, so those will go on nice and flat. The top and the bottom will require a bit of rabbiting. Two side bucks are in. Now I'm going to put the top buck in. This one I'm going to do it a little different. I'm going to cut it to length. I'm going to rip it to the same width as the side bucks, but then I'm going to rabbit it, rip to the same width, and then I rabbited it just a little bit. So I just turned it up and ran it through the table saw like this 2 times to get that cut. And now it'll sit flat up there. A little bit of detritus from the covering or the coating on the cinder block. This will just drop right into it. And then of course that'll be caulked up later on the outside to seal that in. And now of course I'll do my caulking along the top here to seal, so that I'll have a seal all the way around between the wood and the cinder block. And this is treated material, so it will hold up as well. The last impact window installed in the Florida fixture. Whew. This has been a lot of work. If I never do another one, that will be too soon. I still have to go around and caulk all of the windows inside and outside. They're blind caulks, so they're sealed, but I'll get that all sealed up. Trim is a separate deal. Really depends on what we do. And out here, of course, all the drywall is coming out. We'll figure that out when we do the rest of the remodel. If you enjoyed this video, if you got anything out of it, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Thanks for hanging out with me in the Smart Wood Shop at the Florida Fixer. You stay safe and have a great day.